Have you ever pondered the differences between the financial lives of the rich and poor? Is it purely a matter of chance, or are our daily habits and lifestyle choices powerful predictors of our net worth? Believe it or not, the choices we make can either propel us toward financial success or hold us back. In this video, we'll explore 5 key ways in which the wealthy and poor live divergent lives. And the 5th way we'll reveal is a complete game changer that will transform your outlook on money forever. One of the primary ways in which the rich and poor differ is in their investment habits. While the wealthy tend to focus on income-generating assets, the poor often invest in non-cash producing liabilities. Let's dive into what sets these two types of assets apart. An asset is any valuable item that appreciates in value over time. In the financial world, assets come in various forms, including real estate, stocks, land, and government bonds. One of the significant benefits of investing in assets is that they have the potential to generate revenue in the future. On the other hand, liabilities are financial obligations that you owe to outside parties. These could be debts or non-cash producing assets that diminish your net worth instead of adding to it. Unfortunately, poor people often spend their money on non-income generating assets like luxury watches, overpriced apartments, video games, and car loans. These purchases can be detrimental to their finances since they drain money from their bank accounts instead of adding to them. If you want to become wealthy, focus on investing in income-producing assets. For example, instead of buying a car, you could purchase a condo and rent it out. You can save the rental income and use it to pay for a car, rather than eating into your net worth. This principle applies to other assets like stocks and government bonds. With bonds, for example, you can earn interest dividends on a specific period of the year, adding to the amount you invested without any additional effort. Additionally, you can transform your liabilities into income-generating assets. For instance, if you have a car sitting idle in your garage, you can use it for Uber or Lyft, which could be a lucrative side hustle. Whatever it is that you own, whether it's a wedding dress, a room in your apartment, or a whole floor in your primary residence, you can always rent it out. The key is to invest in assets that have the potential to generate additional income rather than liabilities that will only deplete your net worth. The difference between rich people and poor people lies in their approach to income. While poor people put employment on a pedestal, the rich prefer being their own bosses. This is because most wealthy individuals are bold risk-takers who thrive on facing their fears and trying out new things. Conversely, the average person prefers the safety of a steady paycheck, even when they are being exploited. Fear of failure often keeps them from pursuing entrepreneurship or self-employment. But let me be clear, there's nothing wrong with employment. Many professionals have clawed their way up the career ladder and eventually attained financial success. However, this is often a slow and uncertain path to financial freedom because there's always someone else to determine whether you deserve a raise or not. Your salary negotiation tactics could backfire, your job scope might change, and your company may decide they no longer need you. It could take many years of navigating company politics before you finally secure the corner office. On the other hand, self-employment makes you the sole captain of your financial ship. You get to choose when, where, and with whom you work, and there's no limitation to how much money you can make. If you create a product that benefits millions of people, you get to keep all the profits. Entrepreneurship provides a valuable opportunity to grow and learn, and while it may be backbreaking at the initial stages, it pays off eventually. In fact, most self-made millionaires are successful business owners. If you're considering self-employment but still work for someone else, start with a side hustle. You don't have to resign from your job if you don't have a plan. The best way is to set up a side business and build it to a point where you can comfortably quit your job. Remember, entrepreneurship is a valuable path to financial freedom, but it requires bold risk-taking, hard work, and persistence. Have you ever wondered why some of the richest people in the world have no degrees while many professors struggle to make ends meet? It's because traditional education focuses more on developing your educational IQ rather than your financial IQ. School teaches you how to get a job, but it doesn't teach you how to make money work for you. In fact, most of the knowledge you acquire in school is barely applicable in the real world. Educational IQ is all about regurgitating examinable information, which creates a false illusion of intelligence. It's time to realize that a high-income job doesn't necessarily mean you're building wealth. If you're living paycheck to paycheck or drowning in debt, it's time to shift your focus to your financial IQ. Unlike educational IQ, financial IQ teaches you golden money principles that no school will ever teach you. With financial IQ, you can learn how to leverage your time to generate income and apportion that income to attract even more. It instills a deep sense of discipline that guides your spending habits and triggers a saving culture. Through financial IQ, you'll discover that buying a home isn't always the smartest financial decision, that your credit card is draining money from your wallet, and that economic downturns present opportunities to buy stocks. The benefits of acquiring financial IQ are numerous and go beyond just building wealth. Instead of spending a fortune on higher education, invest in your financial IQ. As Robert Kiyosaki emphasizes in his famous book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, understanding how money works is the key to financial freedom. Sure, calculus and rabbit anatomy may be fascinating, but how will they help you save money or understand the stock market? The answer is simple: they won't. If you want to become financially successful, start reading financial books, taking financial courses, and associating with financially intelligent individuals. It's never too late to start developing your financial IQ, and the rewards are limitless. The wealthy possess a unique perspective that separates them from the poor, and that is their ability to spot opportunities where others see problems. The rich have a keen eye for identifying opportunities that others might overlook. They have a knack for transforming challenges into profitable opportunities. In contrast, most poor people struggle to view obstacles as opportunities. What does this mean, exactly? It means that when an average person sees a river flood, they see a dead end. But a wealthy person sees an opportunity to build a sturdy boat that can help people cross the river safely. Soon enough, that same person is charging people for rides across the river, and before you know it, they've accumulated wealth. The key to accumulating wealth is to develop a sharp mind that can think creatively and generate ideas that can change people's lives. Just look at Jeff Bezos, who created an online marketplace that connects people with sellers from all over the world, and in doing so, became one of the richest people in the world. Opportunities are all around us, even in our mundane daily activities. Rather than focusing on problems, wealthy people focus on finding solutions. It is this proactive mindset that gives them an edge over those who struggle to view challenges as opportunities. Finally, the wealthy understand the value of time, and it is this understanding that sets them apart from the poor. The rich tend to optimize their hourly earnings by delegating low-value tasks and prioritizing high-earning activities. To them, time is treated as a valuable asset. Instead of spending hours doing something that can be delegated, they would rather delegate it and channel their time into something more rewarding. For instance, a rich person would rather pay someone to mow their lawn than spend 3 hours doing it and miss out on a client. It is not about the lawn, but rather their time. They know that the 3 hours spent mowing the lawn can be put into better use, such as taking a course, meeting with a client, or completing a project. A poor person, on the other hand, may view hiring a lawnmower as a waste of money and do it themselves, even if they hate lawn mowing. However, why should you spend time doing something you hate when you could spend it doing something you love? More so, something that adds an extra digit to your bank account balance. Therefore, it is time to perceive your time as a valuable asset. Swap video games for personal finance books. Invest in a machine that helps you perform a chore faster. Hire a social media manager so you can channel more time towards other facets of your business. This is an easy way to gauge the effectiveness of time spent. If the reward obtained from doing something is worth it, then go for it. But if not, outsource it for something more valuable.